Hey, it's me, Bad Bee, I'm back. Okay, so I did the Doha to Melbourne realistic travel day vlog. Now I'm going to do a 48-hour realistic travel day vlog and then also post Herceptin travel vlog. This will be my 12th Herceptin, so I only have 2 more to go. Yay. Well, since Exemestane, I just don't sleep very well. I think it's a menopause thing. But also before treatment, I don't know why, I can't sleep. I think I'm just anxious about it, even though I don't get side effects. First thing, I get up, I always go to the bathroom and rinse out my mouth, because you know how your mouth is super gross. I use a tongue scraper as well to get all that disgusting feeling out of my mouth. Then I drink a warm water. So I do half hot water, half cold tap water, and then I just drink that, because I read somewhere that you're not supposed to drink coffee on an empty stomach, and I used to just drink coffee. So now I start off with my warm water. It also helps to get that gross feeling out of your mouth. Then after my warm water, I have my coffee. So in my coffee, this is at my mother-in-law's house, in Australia, I have 1 teaspoon of instant coffee, 3/4 hot water, and then I used to have this soy milk that was Vitasoy Protein Plus, but I can't find it anywhere, and it was really expensive. So now I just drink lactose-free UHT cow's milk, which tastes delicious. I forgot how good cow's milk tastes. And it's way cheaper. It's like $1.60 or something for Safeway brand, as opposed to $5 for that Protein Plus soy milk. So after I have my coffee, I'll make the bed, because, you know, I didn't grow up in a barn. Because it's going to be a long travel day, I'll be on the plane for 15 hours and I'm having treatment, so I'm sitting in the chair again. So it's just a lot of sitting. I'll go for a run. So I go for 5Ks now, because it's a good amount, and I think anything longer than that, I just get really bored. To prepare for my run, I always wear sunscreen no matter what. If I'm just going to be inside, even though it's winter, I just lather it on. So not only do I lather it on my face, but I lather it on the backs of my hands, because I don't want old hands. Then I put on some SPF 50 lip balm, because, you know, I've got sunscreen everywhere. Then I always put on a hat, and because it's winter and it's cold, I'll wear my headphones rather than earphones, because it keeps your ears warm. I'll go for my run. When I get back, I'll jump in the shower, because I'm all disgusting. My hair is just, I'm at that awkward, horrible stage. It's Princess Diana / 80s mom vibe. I don't know, it's disgusting, and it's curly, which I really hate, and everyone's like, it's so cute. It's not cute. Try living with it. Ugh. In order to tame my horrible, unruly hair, I'll oil it before I have a shower and massage my scalp. One of my friends, Michelle Kang, so she's a breastie in New York City. She used to live in LA. Anyway, she's Asian, I'm Asian. She gave me this hair oil, and then I broke it. I bought another version of it off of iHerb, and it's Miele hair oil. So I use that before I wash my hair. But when I get out of the shower, I look ridiculous. So I've got to style my horrible, disgusting hair. I'm at the point where I'm brushing it forward in this horrible comb over, forward and to the side, because otherwise it's not flat enough. Then I'll spray in some heat protectant spray, and I'm at the stage where I need to blow dry it, because it's that long. Even if I'm not going anywhere, I mean, I am today, but even if I don't go anywhere, I wear makeup every single day. I always do my skincare routine. After that, I'll use, I think it's Innisfree no oil sebum powder, just to dab, because otherwise I'm kind of greasy. Right now, I'm just embracing the grease, because, I mean, it's not grease, it's moisture. I find it always makes it easier if I dab on that no sebum powder, because then I can draw on my eyebrows with my eyebrow pencil, because, yeah, I can't not have drawn in eyebrows. I use Japanese, I don't even know what brand, Majolica. So I use a Japanese eyeshadow that I got at the drugstore. I love the drugstore so much. I draw in my eyeliner, try to keep it simple. I want it to be symmetrical, but if it isn't, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. So you know that if I've got a really big eyeliner wing, it's because it wasn't going well that day. And that's it. I don't wear mascara on a plane, because I can't really wash my face, so I don't want it to get all dry and crusty. After I'm all ready and clean, I'll have my smoothie. So I got this NutriBullet in Australia. Big W. No, I got it from Maya, and it was $119 or $100. I don't remember, but I think it was Maya, because I got to use Maya 1. I got to get Maya 1 points. In my smoothie, I put in 1 banana, some frozen berries, usually blueberries, some Greek yogurt, my lactose-free milk, and some spinach. I used to do mango or pineapple. Berries have heaps of antioxidants, and before I didn't use berries because the color would be gross and brown because of the spinach and the berries. So I think if I put more berries and less spinach, then it's a nice purpley color. So that's my smoothie. Melbourne winter, it's really sunny, so you've got to take the nice days when you can. And my workout clothes are all sweaty, so yeah, do some laundry, hang it out on the line. I'll just read because by this time it's 10 a.m. I'm trying to take it easy because I've got a big day. For lunch, I'll have a tea with my mother-in-law got me a ham and cheese roll, so yum. Okay, now it's time to prepare for my Herceptin infusion. So with my port, I always put on Emla cream to numb it because you'll still feel the needle going in. There have been a couple of times where I swear the cream didn't work, so I guess I could go without it, but it's just more discomfort that I don't need. I'm going to try and make it as easy as possible on myself. They say you're supposed to put, so on the packet, supposed to put it on half an hour beforehand, but then I think the best time for it to work is an hour beforehand, but you never know whether the cancer center is going to be backed up or not, so you kind of have to time it so that I always do it 15 minutes before I leave, because then it takes about 10 minutes to get there, and then you're kind of waiting, and they've got to do all the pre-checks. I've gotten to the cancer center, so you always have to weigh yourself when you get there. I used to be really vain. Okay, I'm still vain, but I used to be really vain and take off my jacket and my shoes and stuff for my weight. I don't think it matters if it's 1 or 2 k's off. It was a really quick infusion day today. I had one of the girls. She didn't do my infusion on my first chemo in Australia, but she was there. She got me in and out in half an hour or something, which was good because I was worried that I'd be late. I always bring my water and a book. It was really empty too. I am out. Then, so I have this guy who takes me to and from the airport. It was a pretty good run. I got through pretty quickly as well. Check-in and everything were really quick because of my Qatar Airways Privilege Club. I went to the Plaza Premium Lounge in Melbourne Airport, kind of near gate 9-ish. So this is my favorite lounge. I've been to a few of them, and the American Express lounge is right next door, but it's only okay. This one's not as full and it's quite nice, and I get in with the priority pass. Today, they tend to have the same things on the menu. They have this gochujang baked chicken wings, which are delicious. I love them, but chicken wings are super hard to eat. I don't want to be that guy, white people versus Korean people eating chicken wings. I don't want to be the white person, but then I don't want to get my hands dirty, so I try my best. And they also had Hokkien noodles today, which were delicious, but not healthy. They also had boeuf bourguignon and some rice. Gotta try that. It was pretty good. They had this chocolate hedgehoggy type slicing, which was pretty nice, but nothing to write home about. Usually I wear contact lenses, but I don't want to have them on a flight because your eyes get really dry and I might fall asleep, and it's a long time. And also, I don't know how good the water is in the plane bathroom to be able to wash my hands with. I always just feel gross on planes. So then I take my contact lenses out before I go on the plane. It's time to get up to the gate. At the gate, they always call people that need assistance, people with kids, business class. Qatar Airways boards in zones. So at the back of the plane, you got zone 1. And then at the front of the plane, you got zone 4. I always try to sit in zone 4, choose my seat in zone 4. I always choose an aisle seat because I hate being trapped and not being able to go to the bathroom. Got my aisle seat on the plane waiting to take off. And okay, so one of my flights, I watched Gran Turismo, based on a true story, about the guy who was a gamer and then he ended up racing the electrical cars for F1. Anyway, loved it, was obsessed. And I also watched Ford versus Ferrari, which blew my mind. They race Le Mans, and it's got Christian Bale, which I love Christian Bale so much. So that obviously influenced me a little bit. Anyway, they had a new kind of car racing movie on the plane called Race for Glory, Audi versus Lancia. I watched that. It was okay, not great. So this is the 9 p.m. Melbourne to Doha flight, and they always have 2 meal services. One is lunch dinner service, and then the second one is brunch service just before we land, which is 1 in the morning brunch, but whatever. They had 3 options, and I don't remember what they were. Sorry. I chose a roast chicken with mashed potato. It was pretty good. They always have this salad, which doesn't look the best, and I'm afraid there's buckwheat in it, so I just don't eat it. And then this dessert, which is a cinnamony apple custard thing with crumble on top, which isn't the best, and it depends how hungry I am. I'll eat it if I'm really hungry. And they also have bread, which is garlic bread, but then I don't want to be all garlicky for a whole flight, so then I usually don't eat that. Brunch service, they had a frittata and sausage with roast potatoes. It was I mean, good protein, I guess. Sausage was nice. Rest of it was meh. They also have cut up fruit salad, which always has honeydew melon, cantaloupe, watermelon, and sometimes a grape. They also had, not Greek yogurt because it wasn't thick, but yogurt with berry compote. They usually give you a croissant and strawberry jam, and because the yogurt and compote is kind of sour, I put the strawberry jam into the yogurt and just mix it around. Delicious. They always ask if you want extra drinks, and they give you a water bottle each meal, so usually I'm fine. I'll just drink water because I don't want to be dehydrated. I'm finally out. It's usually Qatar Airways flights are really good and they'll get there earlier than expected. We got there at about 4:15 in the morning, and we're meant to get there at 4:45 in the morning, so I was like, yay. The airport is empty because Doha is rarely a destination and more of a stopover or transfer airport, as in Hamad International Airport. It's a beautiful airport. It's probably my favorite airport, but it is massive. They have this monorail that I usually just walk because I've been sitting down for so long, and it's nice to kind of be by myself and have the quiet and have a nice walk. I'm out really quickly. So when you go to Doha, if you do not have QID, Qatar ID, you have to go through the immigration inspector, regardless of what type your passport is. But if you have QID, you can use the e-gates. So looking forward to when I get my Qatar ID. It doesn't take long. Usually I think it depends on where you're from. I got my bags really quickly because, again, they don't need to unload that many bags here because people aren't really getting out. So when you leave Hamad International Airport, you can't take Uber. You can only take Karwa, which is Karwa. So jump in a Karwa. Driving through Doha at this time in the morning, it's beautiful because it's so empty. The sun's about to rise. Such a beautiful city. I really love it. I finally get home by this time at 5:30 in the morning. I feel disgusting. My husband's asleep. He usually wakes up because he hears me come in, but then I don't want to wake him. So I feel disgusting. I have to have a shower. I finally take off the little sticky dot for my infusion. Legit cannot sleep because the sun's already up and I'm pumped because of the eczema stain and the menopause. I just don't sleep well. And today we're going to have brunch with a couple of my husband's friends and their wives at the Ned in Doha. I tried an iftar during Ramadan there. It was beautiful. And now we're back there for brunch during the day. But the brunch area is outside. And when we had the iftar, it was not that warm outside. And it was nighttime. But they have outside air conditioning and pipes that blow down on you. Anyway, this is high summer in Doha. Summer is crazy because it's Middle East. But yeah, again, outside air conditioning is just so nice. Anyway, I feel kind of self-conscious. I haven't met these people before. I'm sure they're nice and they're not going to say anything. But yeah, I wear a wig because I just don't want to have to talk about cancery things. So you remember when we had brunch at Koya? Remember how I didn't realize there was a slut rule? So you can dress slutty for brunch. I decided not to dress slutty, but I wore a beautiful halter dress by Zimmerman, and it was long. So I also wore a blazer over so I don't look like a skank. And then I've got my Bottega, which I love, and I'm ready to go. The Ned is beautiful at night. The Ned is beautiful during the day. We get there a bit early, so I just take some B-roll. We've both got non-alcoholic drinks. And this one was kind of a mojito that had rosemary in it, non-alcoholic mojito. And yeah, it was pretty nice, kind of sweet. I'm trying to be healthy, but I love food so much. So I got this little rice paper roll. I got some bruschetta. I also got some salad, Greek salad, but had avo in it, which I'm totally fine with. Then an arancini, which was okay. It felt like it had been sitting there for a while. And this delicious steak. Round two, because I'm still hungry, I got more Greek salad and this amazing barbecued brisket. It was to die for. There was heaps of fat, but it was delicious. The Ned in Doha has a beautiful ambience. I didn't get much B-roll of the place because it was very busy. There was this huge table of British teachers that were loud and kind of rowdy. They ended up dancing on the tables and I was like, oh, time to go. Also in the Middle East, well, in Qatar, filming is kind of a bit haram, not allowed. Well, you can't film people against their will. So I've blurred everybody out and it's just kind of a quick pan B-roll. I'll get better B-roll. Dessert time is my favorite time. So I got another one of those rosemary drinks. It was I don't know why I keep doing it, but the other one sounded kind of meh with lots of syrup and I didn't want a lot of sugar. I got a teeny weeny creme brulee that had raspberries on it. The top of the creme brulee was not hard enough. I know I sound like Bitsy Von Muffling when she's talking about a wedding and she's like, the top of the creme brulee was not hard enough. That's me. It wasn't hard. It was mushy. I also got this amazing chocolate cupcake. It was too sweet. The icing was, it was delicious, but yeah, it was too sweet. Chocolate cupcake, chocolate icing. I also got a little tiny lemon meringue thing, which was I think what was an opera slice, which was pretty good. This tiny little chocolate tart that was delicious and small. And this broken, collapsed raspberry thing that was delicious. Well, it was okay. A tiny little carrot cake cupcake, which was delicious. That's a 48-hour realistic travel day vlog from Melbourne to Doha, including breast cancer immunotherapy infusion and a 15-hour flight. Stay tuned for more cancer things, more expat life things, more travel things, more food things. Please like and subscribe.